You too can have sexy abs like this in 5 minutes or less, or your money back guaranteed. In this video, I am going to show you guys how to make these beautiful sexy abs, because I work out. In the last video, I asked you guys to give me at least 200 likes, and I was going to drop this video. Well, I guess I owe you guys a video. Hope you guys dig the video. Yeah. So here are the patterns for my chest piece. It's similar to all my other builds. I just did a little bit of modifications to the bottom half. This will accommodate the abdominal area. I'm using some 8mm craft foam from TNT Cosplay Supply. I really like using this stuff because it's smooth on both sides, and I'm wasting less material because I don't have to flip my patterns over when I'm tracing them. And usually when I flip my patterns over, I always end up with this scrap piece of material that's odd shape, and I just can't use it for anything else. So yeah, I got my chest piece all glued together. Now it's time to work on my fat domino pieces. I am going to use my mannequin to mock up the designs and use some high-tech template maker. Took the chest piece and drew on some lines. I even tried to copy the muscles from the mannequin, but I ended up not liking it, so I decided to draw my own muscles, and I liked it better. I then transferred the design over to some 6mm EVA foam. Then I went in there and I took my X-Acto knife and I scored it halfway through, maybe a little bit more, but you don't want to go all the way through with it. You just want to make sure that all your muscle pieces are separated. And once you're finished with all your undercuts, you want to apply some heat. This will open up the lines just a little bit, and then you want to flip the material over and then apply some heat on the other side, the smooth side. Then you can kind of see the details kind of come out, kind of like magic. I like magic. And once I got the entire piece heat sealed, I went in and focused on each individual muscles. I carefully heated up both sides of the material, and I used my fingers. You can also use a round object to form the muscles. I'm using some fabric weight. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. I heat form and shape each individual pieces, trying to stay within the cut lines. And then once I was done with that, I went ahead and moved on to the next one. But when I go to reheat, I try not to reheat the finished muscles because I don't want it to lose its shape. I went back and forth, making sure every muscles matched the other side, because it would look funky if one side was more built than the other side. Once you're done, you should have this kind of sexy looking abdominal. Then I'm going to take my hot glue gun. I'm actually using a low temperature hot glue because it sets a whole lot quicker. I even use my airbrush with no paint to speed it up the process. It's kind of good for the job. Or you can use a can of compressed air. I went through and made sure every single cut line had some hot glue in it. And once I flipped it over, you can see how defined each muscle pieces are. I went ahead and attached it to the chest piece and trimmed out all the excess material, and as you can see, it's starting to look really sick. Now it's time to add the badge. I'm using some 5mm craft foam. I took a picture of the RedHood emblem and I cut all the edges in the beveled angle like that, so that whenever I glue it onto the chest, it's gonna pop out. I'm using some contact cement to attach the emblem to the chest, which I should have used some super glue, but oh well. I'm applying some heat so I can form the emblem to the chest piece. I'm carefully making sure that my emblem isn't crooked because criminals wouldn't take me seriously if I showed up to fight crime with a crooked emblem. So far so groovy. Now it's time to work on the back piece. I'm using some 6mm foam because I wanted this back piece to be really thin. It's not going to have too much detail back here because I'm going to put some dual gun hoisters on top of it. I want this thing to wrap around my back with the nice curvatures. I went and glued on some tabs so I could put some velcros on it later. This is actually going to be a two-piece armor that's going to be adjustable. I applied some contact cement to all the areas that I'm going to add this velcro, which has an adhesive back end. I find that doing it this way makes the velcro stick on a lot better and longer. Now I want this armor to be adjustable over the shoulders and around the side, like the rib area. That way when other people wear it, they don't tear it up. Now when I glued the abdominal to the chest piece, I only glued the outer edges. I didn't glue the center. This will allow it to flex a little bit better since the abs is one solid piece. I added some Velcro, some elastic, sewn onto some fabric, glued it onto the abdominal. Here's what all the Velcros are looking like, and when I put it on my mannequin, it should look something like that. So sick. Here's a shot of it with the gun hoisters on there. The back looks sort of plain, so let's try to spiffy it up just a little bit. Then I took a bunch of RedHood emblem and added to the back, 5 to be exact because of branding. Well, actually, it doesn't look like a bunch of RedHood emblem after I cut it out. It looks like this really cool spinal guard, and I really dig how it turned out. Now here is a shot of the back, and I also want to show you guys what it's gonna look like with the gun hoisters on there, which I think is looking really sick right now. I'm not quite done with it. I just wanted to show you guys where I'm at with it. Hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys learned something. I got this foam from TNT Cosplay Supply. Well, not the red one. I got that from Hobby Lobby. But yeah, I really liked working with this foam. It was pretty easy. What I like best about it is that it's smooth on both sides, doesn't have a texture like floor mats do. I think I may start using this foam more often. I may switch back and forth, who knows. Let me know what y'all think about the sexy abdominals. I touch myself. And if you guys want to see more pictures of my RedHood progress, and of course my Deathstroke and whatever, then make sure you guys go follow me on my Instagram, because I update pictures on there regularly. And if you guys want to see me do the dual gun hoisters, then let's see if we can get 200 likes on this video, and maybe I'll drop that video this week or something. But anyways, I owe you guys the arm video for Deathstroke, so I'll make that happen tomorrow, hopefully, if I don't have to show up for work. Maybe. Thanks for watching, and make sure you guys like me on Facebook, follow me on my Instagram, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all later.